Let me share my screen again. Yeah. So, are you able to see my screen, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
See,
Yes,
this is our modeling. Okay. So we are connecting all the dim table to the fact table. And why we are connecting? Because sometimes under the fact table or under dim table, we have a less data. So for the VLOOKUP option, we need to connect all the file, because in Excel, there is you can always uh, listen to everyone that VLOOKUP is a mainly function to use. So into the Power BI, all the VLOOKUP is connected with this line only, this line only. Okay, this line only and this line only, and after that you can just write an command or just write an measure for creating all the table or connecting to each column to the another column, because you need to connect a unique column also. Suppose in the product table, tell me, suppose I will give you one example. Suppose international sales, right now there is a salesperson ID. Okay, so tell me, if the salesperson ID is not there into the international sales, and under the salesperson we have only a salesperson ID, then how to connect your this table with this table? Tell me how to connect if this employee, this salesperson is there only here only, okay, not in the international sales. So how to connect the salesperson and salesperson ID, means a fact table and to name table? How to connect if the unique value is not there?
We cannot connect without the unique
Right,
ID.
right. Because if the unique value is not there, then you don't have to connect, or you don't able to connect, because there is a sometimes or always a one of the unique value is there into the fact table as well as in dim table. But yes, there is an option to connect a dim table and fact table without connecting the unique column. And there is a some advanced, then I will tell you in 3 or 4 project later, s- 1 or 2 project later. Don't worry, I will tell you, because there is an option. Yes, but 99% you have a unique column into the both the table, fact table as well as dim table. And but 1% if you don't have, then also you can make a relationship with this. I will tell you in future. So guys, tell me till now, like today we are discussing about extraction, transformation, loading, and creating a date table, and final things we have knowledge about. Sorry. Okay, so now we have a date table here. Okay, so now I will tell you another way to create a date table. Another way is a very different way. Go to modeling, add a new table, and right now you can just write down here is a calendar table, and write down here is a was simple function is a calendar auto function. Calendar auto function. See what is saying. Return a table. Return a table. When you click on this here, just a minute. Yeah, see, return a table with one column of dates calculated from the model automatically. Means in your internet international sale, what is your starting date and what is your enter date? This formula is automatically connected with the model, and write down here with the one column you have a starting date to ending date. See how calendar auto, you can directly open bracket and close bracket and enter. When you click close and open bracket into enter, go to the calendar table and see your starting date is 1/1/2018 and your ending date is, when you write down here, your ending date is 31/12/2022, and directly connected from your data table. Okay, so there is a reason to connect the calendar auto function. Okay, and this table we have created a manually table, then see the location of this calendar table and this import, because we can directly manually creating this table. And one more thing, this is the calendar table, we have a date and time, so you can go to date, we can choose from here is the only date, we don't need a time also. and select the timing from here like 14 day day YYDD, yeah, this one. Okay, so I select a date of this column. Now I need a separate column for year, days and month. So how to calculate? Just a simple, you can add a column. You can add just a column and write down here a year. And how to calculate years? You can use a format function. We have a many main function to use a format. And format for what? Value is for date table, calendar date table. And under the which format, if you want year into 4 format, then click on 4 times y and enter. See, your format is ready and your year is now going to ready. See, year is different. Year is formatting by this date only, means year is separated. And right now it's the same thing. If you want to separate month, so you can write down here month. So you can use a format, simple function format, select the date table of date column, date table of date column. See, calendar table is a date table and date is a column. Okay, so we can always select the date table and a column and click value, and then now we need to format. Suppose we need a month into 3 column, means a 3 means Jan, Feb, March, April, this kind of. See, Jan, Feb, all the things are into the 3 times. And now suppose if we need a 2 digit month number, see 01, 02, 03, 04, like this. So how to calculate? Just a simple thing, we can use a month number and go to format, simple, and value is a date table. Always connect a date table of date column, and format you have a only just a 2 digit. Click enter. See, your month number is ready. 11010203, all your month is ready. And now one more thing, if you want a date also, day, then you can use a format function, calendar table, this one, and comma, and value formatting dd. If you write a dd, okay, if you write a dd, it will show you the date as a numerical, means 010203. See all the dates, 31st, and then starting from 1112, this kind of day. And the same formula you can copy and write down a new column. And if you want right now a dd into a 3, means Sunday, Monday, this kind of. So day, you can write down here is a day name, day short name. So here is a written as a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all this kind of. And if you want a day with a long full day, complete name like Monday, Tuesday, this kind of, so you can directly copy and paste. And instead of short, you can directly write a long. Okay, and instead of 3D, UD as a 4D, and click enter. It's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And see the same thing with this month. When you go to the month, click on this and enter new column, copy and paste. And right now we need a month long name, means a January, February, this kind of. So you can convert into 4M and enter. See, your date table is ready with the formatting by you. It means just a simple thing you can write down here, calendar auto function and just a format function, and instead of as per your requirement, you can select your date table. And it is very arranging table, means a month, year, month number, day, short day, long day, month long name. Okay, this is very a good table, not a short table. It is very good table. So that is the reason to connect a date table. So now we have under the modeling tab, see we have a now 2 tables. One is date table and one is calendar table. So you have an option, either you choose a modeling from this table, or either you choose modeling from this table, but choose only from one table, because don't need to connect with the two table. Always choose a one table. Either you need to remove this one and connect with this table, then it is okay for you. Either you need to connect this one or this one. Everything is okay with you. Okay, guys. So any doubt into the date table? One more option I have. If you just wait for, maybe I will tell you next class for a next date table, because right now I tell you a two-way. First is a copy paste and second one is a manual. How to write a manual date table with you, and what are the formatting tab or what are the function we use. So always use a calendar auto function in your data for connecting a date table. There is a one more function, calendar. I will tell you in next project, because every project we need a date table, so every time we need to connect with a new date table every time. So guys, tell me any doubt from till now, any related to any doubt.
Needed,
Definitely.
sir.
Sorry.
No, no issue.
Okay. And in the last project, in the last like first project we have done a restaurant, any doubt into this? Because guys, see, there is a benefit of live class, because if you want to take a record class, okay, record class does not have any benefit to ask a doubt. Okay, but right now I have in a live class, then we have a reason to ask a doubt, how to ask any doubt, this kind of. Okay, so now we move further and going some of the calculation regarding, we go to the internet sales table. Okay, see, we have a one quantity, we have a one quantity, and see, for purchase date we are using a format of this date. Click this and use only this format. Okay, see guys, so we have a purchase date and we have a quantity, but we don't have on a cost price or we don't have on a sale price. Okay, first I need to save this one, because there is reason behind this. Networking file and save. Right now I creating a two things, two column as well as two measure, and see the file size for this one. Right now the file size is 441. Just remember guys, 441. And when I create a two columns, like I need a column for a cost price and a sales price. So I need, write down here is a cost price, because I need a cost price for every product, na guys. Otherwise, how to calculate a total cost for the product? So right now I need a cost price, and write down here is a per unit. Means we have a cost price for every row, not a per unit. There's a every row wise we have a count. So cost price, and how to calculate cost price in Excel we use a lookup value, but in Power BI we have a using a related table. Related, okay, and related from which you can directly connect with the product, and there is the option is here, product cost, and enter. See, your product cost table is ready now. It means your cost table into the product file is automatically located into the sales international file, and the same thing we are done with this. Copy, add new column, instead of cost we are putting a sales price. Sales price, and instead of product cost we are going to current price or ordinal sales price. Okay, so there both the value are same. So if I put the current or sales current price, click enter. So this value is called as a sales price. Means right now we have a cost and right now we have a sales. Now we need to save this. Now we have to need a save this one, and see the file size now. See, 4412,453 means when we add a two column, its size increasing a 12 KB. So now we creating a two measure for this. And for creating a measure, we should uh, create a new table for creating a measure, because every we have to create maybe a 20 to 25 measure into this project. So right now I create a measure table or key measure and put enter, and your blank table is ready with the measure. And right now we write a measure. Okay, so how to write a measure? Because under the first thing we need a cost price, simple. Total cost price, because cost price we have already written, so there is an error maybe. So right now we using a total cost price, and here instead of column adding, we adding a new measure, and new measure is just a formula sum x. Okay, and sum x for sales, because right now we need a sales for quantity, because we have a quantity into international sales, so we are choosing an international sales file, and expression is a quantity. International sales quantity means sum x means a table and expression. Table is international sales, and under this table we have a quantity column, international sales quantity column, and then we have to multiply, simple, we have to multiply with the related table, related, and related with this product current price, because right now we have a cost, uh, sorry, we have a cost, and this is the international sales quantity and related to a product cost, because right now we putting a product cost, then enter a product cost and enter, just a minute, product cost and enter, and one more enter, and now enter. See the difference when you put the one visualization here, this one, and go to the international sale, we have a total of cost price 12 million goes to this, formatting on the currency. See, total cost we have as a 12.26 million by adding a column, and by adding a measure, what is the total cost? Just a minute, copy and paste, and instead of cost price, we write down here is the total cost, and you can just click it over 23.85 million, quantity into product cost, and this one, let me check, cost price into quantity. Okay, yeah, this one into just a cost price, and this one is a total cost. Okay, so there is a difference because we did not multiply by cost, but yes, you use a cost price of this difference, because this, see, this total cost price is written is saying the sum x means a sum curve of international sales quantity table. Go to this table, international sales, and go to the quantity. There is a quantity column, this one. Okay, see the sum curve of this quantity means the total sum of quantity, and click on the cost price means a sum of this quantity multiply by product cost column, product cost column, then we have a total cost price is 23.8 million, and this cost is price only for, we have a total of the cost, there is a reason, so here we have to multiply by this. So when you enter this cost into unit, go to enter right now, add a new column. So now we need a total cost. So how to enter into the total cost? You can directly go to cost price into quantity, international sales quantity, and enter. Now we have a total cost value, and when you go to the visualization, this one, copy and paste, instead of total cost, we need to transfer this total cost, and it is a 61 million. Just a minute, write down, there is a some maybe error in the background. Sales and total cost price by unit. Let me just check this what happened, because the formula is written with the correct one. Total cost price into international sales quantity, and total cost price means some sales, international sales, and related to product cost. Just a minute. Maybe everything is correct because formula is not written as a row. Okay, let me tell you again. I remove this one, and this one is also not export right now. Total cost, we have a quantity, we have a cost, and what is the date range? Let me check. 2020. Cost price, we have all the amount related into product cost, related into product current price, and cost price into international sales. We have a total cost. This one is okay, and this one is also okay. Let me check again. Total cost, international sale quantity into rated table. Okay, yeah, this one is also okay, because see, this cost table is connected with just the cost table. Like we go to the into the, where is the cost table? Product table. Okay, this one. See, we have a cost and we have a sales price and we have a current price. So there is a reason, because current price and sales price maybe right here is a not a difference, but maybe in the below there is a difference between the current price and sales price. So I go to this into cost and current price and calculate again for this. But yes, no need to worry about that, because it is always the same value, always. So there is an option to use this kind of column and practice. See, when you save the size now, file, save, and new working file and save. Okay, and when you save the file, increase your file sizes just by maybe, see, 454, and by adding a new column as well as a new measure, there is a 470. So see, every column or every measure we add, there is a file size increasing a one measure or one column after just one measure or after just one column. Okay, so this kind of making a practice into Power BI, we are making the refresh of all the things into a background. Suppose if we make any changes in the Excel file in background, like in the Excel file, if we making any changes into Excel file, the all the changes are updated into Power BI directly. If suppose there is an error into between this, like this kind of in Excel, if there is some error regarding the refreshing or regarding the some of the functions, like some column are deleted, like this column has been deleted into your background, and when you refresh your data, there is a one error, write a null value. Okay, so uh, how to take the error into the cleanest way? You can go to always a transform data. Okay, when you go to the transform data here, and always go to the transform data, and there is a option is here right now. When you getting any error, your error option is there and it's saying the error type. Okay, so whatever the type is error saying, you can go to directly on the which column, in which column you have error, it will show you. Suppose in column number, under the international sales table, suppose in column number 38 is deleted. Okay, 38 is deleted or 38 is modified, then you have getting any error regarding this here, and it's saying the error of type of, suppose, missing column or does not maintain the requirement, like this kind of error it's showing. And you can directly click on the error and make the changes into that column. In which column we have a error, like directly go to the sales table and go to the which type of error, because under the 65 column, 36 column we don't have any error, but at 38 we have, why we have an error. So you can identify the error and write down changes in any error if they're in the your data, and then you can directly go to preview refresh. So when you go to the refresh all, okay, so your all queries, your all error will be sorted, and you can directly go to close and apply again. So this kind of presentation into the Power BI we have made. So right now we are calculating all the things related to like extraction, transformation, loading, modeling, and add column. So now if we add a column into this site, like international sales, we have a cost price, we have a sales price by related table, and we have a total cost by cost into quantity. And right now we calculate a total sales value. Right now we calculate a total sales value. So total sales, we have a sales price. Where is the sales price into a cost price? No, sales price into a quantity. See guys, what is the error? I just remind. See, for total cost, I calculate a measure, but instead of measure, I need to calculate a column. Okay, so there is a error behind this. Cost price. This one. I collect at this one, but instead of this one only, and then enter. Okay, so now I go to the report view. This one is no, this one is a multi-card. This one is card value. Okay, so now go to the total cost value. See, total cost is 24 million. Go to here and select the currency tab. See, 23.85 million. And right now we using a next with the measure tab and total cost. See, 23.85 million. Both the things are same. Okay, so there is a reason to connect a table, because right now I'm getting the error because there is a amount is not matching, because I calculate the total cost by adding a measure, because measure is at already 23. So when I calculate the measure, it's already increased my price. So there is a reason I calculated the column only. So 23.85 is the same value and 23.85 is the same value. This one is by calculated column and this one is by calculated measure. So one more reason why we calculate measure or why we don't calculate a column, because column is not a usable every time, not a reusable, but measure is a usable. And right now we are calculating a new measure for a sales price. Right now we have a total cost. The next one we have a sales total cost. So total sales. So in just one go we have calculated total sales. We don't need to calculate a two column again and again. So total sales price. Simple way, sum x. Sum x is a table, and table in the international sales table, and quantity, because we need a quantity column. We need a quantity column, and expression is a related, because we have to connect with the table related column. And for related we need a product current price, and click enter. Your sales measure is now ready for this total sales price. Go to this, copy, paste and paste two times this one, and instead of cost price you have to write a total sales 35 million, and instead of this cost price you have write a total sales, it's 35 million. See guys, everything is same, by either to add column or either to add measure. So now I file save this one, And now I am going to delete those four columns. First, second, third, and fourth. These four columns. So right click, delete, right click, delete, right click and delete. And for this fourth column as well as right click and delete. So we don't have any calculator for column, but we have a two measure for all this. File, save as, networking, and now save. Now see you file size 467. There is a how much is a difference regarding the adding a fourth column or adding a like this kind of two measure only. Okay, so there is a difference regarding this. So right now I deleted a four column, so there is a difference. So guys, tell me, if I delete this or four column, are you able to connect those four column again? Tell me.
We'll try, sir.
Yeah, you can try. Otherwise, uh, same in this recording, you can directly connect with table. Okay. So this is our
Okay, sir.
today session regarding this. We are see when you remove the column, your visualization is going down because it is not valuable right now. So that is the error showing. And this one is a creating a measure. So that is the reason that they did not showing any error because we had to delete directly this visualization. So guys, you have to add a four column like cost, price, sales price, total cost and total sales, and also include two more column as per your knowledge, total profit and total profit percentage. These two column you need, these six column you have to add. Otherwise, I will add with you tomorrow session those six column and we will do more further calculation on the measure. Okay, then we move into the dashboard chapter. Dashboard. Okay, guys. Any doubt regarding today's session? Jasmeet, Pawan.
No, no, just I'll go to practical and come
Yeah,
back
yeah,
to
sure.
that.
No worry. I will share you the complete practical file with you. This file.
Mhm.
Okay. So I will share only this file to you and one more thing. This file to you. Power pivot a table code also so that you can make practice to enter a table code by a copy and paste table. And if you are able to enter, then let me. Otherwise, no need to worry. We will do tomorrow again. I will tell you how to do this table again into the copy and paste. And you need to always, I will send you this Power BI file also. And you have
Okay.
to connect with date calendar table, this table, by adding a calendar auto function and also formatting year, month number, day short name, day long, month long. Make practice onto the date table, okay? Because
Okay.
calendar table or date table is a very main table into our data.
Mhm.
So yeah, let me just check with one of the things again.
Share me the Excel file also, sir.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
just
I
try
will
that.
share just after the training. I will share all the files with you so that you can make practice on it. Okay, let me share you one file with you after. Okay. So guys, if you have any doubt, then ask me. Otherwise, we will stop this training or close the session and then we can connect tomorrow.
I
I will
need to
share.
know, like,
Yeah, tell me.
hello. So the formulas which we connect always, like
Hmm.
cost price and this, how
Okay.
do we know in future for other projects, like how many measures we have to calculate, or how many formulas, how many columns we need to add extra.
Okay. See, when you're making any project, okay, then you have a one main file. Like main file is what we have. You have a one Word file. Into the Word file, you have some of the columns or some of the written statement that your manager is asking you that from the sales
Okay.
table, you have to connect. You have to collect a total profit. So tell me, without cost or without sales price, how to calculate a profit? So there is a reason
Okay.
or is a dependence of the profit that we have to connect the total cost and total price so that we are making a profit into the column. Okay. So
Okay.
so if you are able to suppose right now you have a knowledge about total cost. So first of all, total cost, how to calculate total cost? There is a two types. One is you have a quantity as well as and you have a cost price. If you have both, then you can directly multiply. If you have both, but in the different table, then you can connect with the sum with the related table, sum and related column. And if you have quantity and cost price with just a single column as given a total cost, then you can directly use a sum function. There is a three types. Okay, so how to
Hmm.
connect, how to use, or how to like know about that how many measure you should create? It is requirement as per your project. I will tell you in future because we have a many more project, actual project, budget project. Okay, cost
Yes.
center project we have. So we have a multiple project, almost 7 to 8 project we are covering. Then after maybe 7 to 8 project, and also I will share you one more thing with a word file to you in which there is a question related like when we calculate any total cost, when we calculate the sum value. Okay, I will work on it and half of the file is ready so that I will share you with like total of 5 pages of the word file. I will share you that in which situation, what are the scenario covered into the measure, like when we calculate the sum or when we calculate the divided, when we calculate the percentage, this kind of. So I will share you that file also so that it will help you to uh, on a real time basis, like when you connect the total cost, total sales, percentage, and
Yes,
percentage
sir.
for each country wise, percentage from, because in dashboard you need, in dashboard business intelligence means you have to connect all the things, means in data you don't have anything to remaining, you have to connect
Yes.
anything because under the sales data, because our file is a sales. Okay, so under the sales we have a how much is a calculated column or how much is a calculated measure, we have to connect everything like total cost, total sale, forecasting sale, and trend sale. Because right now see we have a sales value 2021, but tell me if your manager want you, because if you are working in some forecasting company and your manager ask you, please tell me the forecasting sale of next 5 year. So how to calculate on the basis of this data now only. So yes, you
Yes,
can
sir.
make some percentage or write down some dex measure for the percent forecasting or this kind of, then you are able to grow, able to make any changes into the file. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
Otherwise, no need to worry. We will discuss into later because we have a many project to do like forecasting or actual. I will complete all the things with you.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
guys, today's session we will close and I will share the video link as well as and the file link after 1 or 2 hours. Then you can make practice and please make sure the last project you can complete before Thursday.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. We will close the session.